Hi, I'm James Rostance and welcome to the 414. Each week with some of the greatest minds in marketing. And joining me today is veteran BBC broadcast journalist and founder of Flame PR, Kully Dhadda.
Hi.
So Kully, throughout your experience at the BBC and in producing content for Business Breakfast, you regularly witness something that you believe that most marketers don't give serious consideration to. Could you tell me about that?
Television news offers huge potential for marketers, and if they can put together the ingredients of their story into a package which makes itself really appealing for producers, then they can very quickly pick up phenomenal coverage, thinking about an interesting location, a case study, an engaging spokesperson. All of those different facets can really be very powerful in making their proposition attractive and ultimately land in television coverage.
What would you say makes coverage on broadcast television news so desirable then?
Whether it's TV or whether it's radio, broadcast coverage has enormous impact and influence for every marketer that I've come across. And I think it's because they have this opportunity to transport their brand to millions upon millions of viewers and listeners across the UK, across the world, and the message remains completely true. It's unaltered, unchanged, and that in itself carries a huge value for these organisations.
So how would you quantify the monetary value of being on the news?
In a very rapidly changing media landscape, broadcast has really remained robust when it comes to value. When companies and brands are appearing on the TV news, those are highly sought after editorial opportunities. They're not opportunities you can actually buy. And so even if you were to compare them, say, to advertising slots, you would very quickly run from hundreds of thousands of pounds into millions, especially if the news slot's repeated, whether it's in the UK or around the world.
So the big question is, how do you set about getting television news coverage, and what do you need to consider?
So what you really need to think about when you're a marketer and putting together a strategy for broadcast is to sit down and think about all the different ingredients that you need to make your story really appealing, really compelling for a TV producer. And thinking about the sequence, thinking about what might really appeal to specific shows and the audiences of those shows. And if you've got that right, then you can't help but win.
And what else would you say is really central to success in all of this?
The relationships and contacts make a huge difference. Spending time getting to know the editors, the reporters, the producers, the specific pressures and the editorial values that they are operating under, that really is important. And then it's the pitch. Getting that pitch absolutely right. Researching the audience of the particular show and preparing it and presenting it so that it works for the producer, that's the killer ingredient.
Kully, thank you ever so much for joining me.
Thank you.
And if you would like to learn more about how you can get featured on television news, then visit the414.net to watch extended coverage in the 414 Extra. I'm James Rostance, thank you for watching.